Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for coming. Hi. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. So is is every participant here, or should we wait for more seconds?
Yes, there are another participants. Just
Yeah.
2 minutes, and
Okay.
they are joining us.
All right. So we're gonna wait for more seconds, and we can start at 5.
نضغط عليها.
So is everyone who participates in this webinar here, or is there someone else who should come?
Everyone is here. Oh, Arlen.
Sorry? Okay, so do you hear me all right?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Okay, so can I start?
Yes, sure.
Thank you. Yeah. Hello, my name is Sean from Thesera, and welcome to today's webinar. So this is actually the first webinar with beauty and beauty cosmetics, and I regard it as an honor to give you some explanations and information of our products regarding our brand and some demonstrations. So today we're gonna simply scan about our company and some explanation about the product, the Thesera L, and we're gonna see the demonstration, and we're gonna see some extra information of the at-home care, the home care product. So if you don't mind, I will give you some slides for better presentation. Okay. Can you see this all right?
Yes.
Okay. So our company's name is MR Innovation, and we've been involved with beauty industry since 2011. And since then, we've pursued non-invasive, painless, and immediately effective skincare cosmetics. Our goal is to make everyone in the world beautiful and safe. Thesera, our cosmetic brand, is now a global brand. Over the last 20 years, we could build worldwide relationship with 51 countries, and we have secured exclusive partnerships in 31 countries. So you are the 31st. And in this graph, we can see the countries we've been exported to, and the countries in orange font is the partnership countries. So how could we have that kind of success? It is all about our technology. With our exclusive technology, we could make outstanding cosmetics for our customers. Like, we also have various patents that can prove those technologies and certificates. And we have also many clinical trials for almost every product in our company. Oh, sorry. Yeah, someone was like making noises, so I muted him. And so as mentioned before, we are equipped with like our own manufacturing facilities. Especially, we have our own factory in city of Daesan in Korea, and we also have optimized R&D facilities to keep making better and better products. And we don't only sell our products, but we also provide proper education and training for our customers to maximize the efficacy of our products. So let me tell you briefly of the identity of our brand. So Thesera means the skincare expert resolving all kinds of skin troubles. So that is our goal, to make everyone's skin clear and safe and healthy with our products. So as you saw before, there is about 50 kinds of beauty products in Thesera. And among them, what do you think is the most popular and most sold item? Yeah, that is Thesera L, as you expected. The question was too easy for you. So Thesera L is a non-invasive anti-aging kit that uses natural melting thread. Then don't you wonder how we have come to develop this product? Let me show you how. Before that, you might know about the existing thread lifting. It is often called PDO lifting. The principle of PDO lifting is to insert artificial thread into the skin for lifting effect. The inserted thread applies inside the skin. It lifts sagging skin, and it boosts elasticity, and it promotes collagen synthesis combination. So it is popular for its simplicity and for its quick effect. But it has some dark sides also. Because the procedure is to put artificial thread into the skin using a needle, it brings sometimes great pain to the patient. And the range of its application is limited to partial areas, like only around the cheek, only around the eyes, only around the mouth. Moreover, and most importantly, quite many people suffer from various side effects of PDO lifting, such as, as you can see in these pictures, such as uncomfortable feelings, and bruises, swellings, and so on. Therefore, Thesera tried to make a new product based on the mechanisms of PDO lifting, and we got rid of the weakness of PDO lifting, and we added Thesera's unique technology and philosophy. Then we finally developed Thesera L using natural melting thread. In this table, we can compare between the Thesera L and PDO lifting. Unlike PDO lifting, the Thesera L uses no needles and it doesn't bring any pain, and it has no side effects, and it has no downtime. The type of the thread is also different from each other. The Thesera L uses 99% of natural thread, while the PDO lifting uses synthetic thread, which is used during medical operation. And the target of lifting is also different. The Thesera L targets the whole face at the same time, whereas the PDO lifting targets only partial area of our face. So the Thesera L can be a perfect substitution to PDO lifting. That's why it is so popular until now. Next, I want to preview the order of the Thesera L treatment. First, sorry, someone's making noise. Okay. Yeah, first, starting from the left side, we proceed TDN tunneling. As the most important step for L treatment, it makes tunnels, pathways for the natural threads to enter the skin. And then we make the melting thread absorbed inside the skin at step 2. And on the top of the thread, by putting Hydra booster, we can stimulate the skin circulation and make the threads be absorbed even better at step 3. And at step 4, after removing all the leftover products on the face, we apply high tension gel, which gives extra lifting to the skin. And after all this, to finalize, we put peptide nutrition on the skin for more nourishment. Before jumping into the specific procedure of the treatment, I want to ask you, why is L so absolute? Or what makes it different from other treatments? That is because a special technology called TDN is applied to L treatment. You know, no matter how good ingredients a certain cosmetic has, it has no point if the ingredients are not absorbed into the skin properly. But TDN is a technology that encapsulates the molecule twice, so that it can survive various environments such as pH, temperature differences, and time. And the ingredients can finally get into the targeted area of our skin. By applying TDN to L treatment, we can have the active ingredients into the skin perfectly without any loss. Now, let me introduce the specific procedure of L treatment step by step. The first step of L treatment is called TDN tunneling. And this process is the most important process, because in this process, we make tunnels, pathways in the skin through which the nano-sized threads can get absorbed inside the skin. In this step, we use 2 products. One is the epidermis balance foam, the one on the left side. It is a foam type pillar that contains glycolic acid. The pH level of this product is 3. And then we use a dermis balance peeler, the one on the right side. It is a fluid type peeler that the pH of this product is 2.5. It has 3 different types of acids for effective peeling, which are glycolic acid, lactic acid, and salicylic acid. These active ingredients act like a chemical needle, which makes holes in the skin. As a result, the melting thread can be absorbed through the pathways without using any needles, unlike PDO lifting. And step 2, we apply natural melting thread by mixing high tension serum and high tension stream. In high tension serum, fibroin with sericin is one of the composition of collagen protein. You know, collagen consists of 70% of insoluble fibroin and 30% of water-soluble sericin. Fibroin is insoluble, so the natural thread can be activated when it is absorbed into the skin. Also, it includes adenosine, which improves skin elasticity and strengthens the immunity of skin. And niacinamide in high-tension serum prevents pigmentation and keeps moisture of the skin. When the melting thread is absorbed in our skin, it is activated with triple action, with 3 actions. The first one is a mechanical action. A lot of fibroblasts stick to the melting thread, and they are twisted and generate many collagens inside our skin. And it promotes skin tightening. The second one is physical action. The melting thread turns into a transparent, which is like invisible gel, and makes a string shape in the skin. It slowly dissolves in the skin and pulls tissues to fill the sagging skin. And the last process is a chemical action. Dissolved peptides are absorbed in the skin. The amino acid in the skin and the natural thread has a similar structure, which means the natural thread of the Thesera L doesn't irritate the skin. It is totally safe to be applied to the skin. So at step 3, we use high tension Hydra booster. It is an extra procedure to make the threads that was absorbed in the skin, they can absorb even better by keeping the moisture, by holding the moisture on the skin. So, and it also stimulates the circulation of our skin so that it absorbs the threads even better. And at step 3, high tension gel is applied. It contains copper tripeptide and allantoin and so on. So it gives extra tension on our skin, like it says in its title. So whereas the high tension string was targeting our dermis layer, high tension gel targets our epidermis. So we give like double lifting to our skin with these products. And at the final step, we use high tension ampoule, which contains soybean peptide, niacinamide, and adenosine. So they give extra nourishment to the skin, and they make the skin more elastic and more resilient. So not only with words, we have a good clinical test results for the Thesera L. The test was carried out for 4 weeks, and it gives immediate. The report states that the Thesera L gives immediate facial lifting effect and pore tightening effect, and it increases dermis density, and it also is effective for skin elasticity. So in this graph, we can see the Thesera L gives instant lifting effect from only 1 treatment, and the lifting effect will last for 4 weeks. And in this graph also, we can observe the pore size has decreased about 7% immediately after the treatment. Also, the dermis density has improved. The level of dermis density has increased by 31%. And as you can see from the picture on the right side, we can see visibly the difference between before and after the treatment. And skin elasticity has also increased by 15% after 4 weeks of the test. And on the table on the right side, we can see that there is no allergic response after giving the Thesera L treatment. So you can trust its effect and you can trust its safety also. Yeah. So all the theoretical explanation is over, and now we can see some before and after pictures. Maybe these are the ones you expected the most. Yeah. As you can see in these pictures, after using the Thesera L, the thick wrinkles on forehead got removed by a great measure. And on the pictures on the left side, we can see the disappeared wrinkles around the eyes. It is called like crow's foot. They removed a lot. And on the last picture, we can also see that the Thesera L gives extra resilience on the skin too. And we can see the shades on the cheek removed a lot after using the Thesera L. And in this picture also, we can see the wrinkles disappeared on the forehead and on the cheek. And the Thesera L has a great effect, especially around the eyes, as you can see in this picture, and around the eyes and on the forehead. And it also gives extra lifting to the smile line, around the mouth and the smile line. And the Thesera L also can be applied to the neck, which has a lot of wrinkles. But in this picture, we can see its effect of removing wrinkles, even on the neck and around the eyes. In this picture also, it gives like extra lifting and extra tension, elasticity to the skin. So before using the Thesera L, many of you have many questions and many concerns about the product. So we prepare some FNQs to clarify the information of the Thesera and to use the Thesera more efficiently and more safely. The first one is this: how often do I have to get the treatment? So the Thesera L consists of 4 treatments in one kit. Again, 4 treatments in one kit. So a healthy person who has a healthy skin, they need to get the treatment like once a week. So when a person get a treatment, he or she should be treated with the treatment after a week. But someone who has a sensitive skin, they should receive the treatment for every 10 days. And also how many treatments should a person get? It differs from age to age. Like for a normal person, just one kit, which is 4 treatments, is okay. But for like more aged skin, like more wrinkles and more dryness, they need to be treated with 2 kits, which are for eight treatments. And on the below, I want to emphasize that to make the effect of the treatment last longer, we recommend using the moisturizer regularly at home, because the natural thread observed in the skin needs extra moisture to maintain its foam and to work properly inside the skin. And after 4 to 8 treatments, we recommend to do the treatment once a month, only once a month, for the maintaining effect. The next question is, how long does the effect last? The effect of the Thesera L treatment may be different depending on the personal skin type, of course, but the average effect lasts for 28 days after one treatment. And if a person gets a full treatment, which is 4 treatments, the effect lasts for 4 months to 6 months. So the important thing is to maintain the effect as long as you can. You shouldn't forget to use suitable home skincare products at home. Like in this table, as I emphasized, it is really important to keep the skin moisturized enough. And to do that, we recommend using Hydrocell ampoule and Hydrocell cream, which is for hydration. And we can also give some brightening functions on our skins with these 2 products in the middle of the table, which is Melatogen ampoule and Melatogen cream. But most of you wants to maintain the lifting effect at your home. So for lifting, the 3 products on the table, on the below side of the table, should be recommended, like high tension gel. So high tension gel is actually a part of the L treatment, but we sell this item separately. And growth capsule ampoule in the middle of them is for a great nutrition for the skin. And the third one, the melting thread eye and neck cream, as you can see from this title, it contains natural thread inside the cream. So by applying them, we can lengthen the longevity of the effect even at our home. And the number 3, how can I mix the Thesera L and beauty devices? So this question was really like the most asked questions from the technicians, from the estheticians. So many people want to mix the beauty devices with the Thesera L. So we give you an answer that we recommend using other devices at the step 3, which is Hydra Booster. So there are 2 ways of using it. The first one is, after putting Hydra Booster on the face, use ultrasound or RF or HIFU machine for 10 to 15 minutes, and then give facial massage. And the other method is to give facial massage after the Hydra Booster, and then use LED radiation on the face of the patient for 10 to 20 minutes. And the fourth one is, who should avoid the Thesera L treatment? So the Thesera L is almost for everyone, but there are some people who should avoid this treatment, like people who are allergic to acid, because in the Thesera L procedure, there is a process called TDN tunneling, as I mentioned. It uses like strong acid to make tunnels inside the skin. So people who are allergic to acids should avoid the Thesera L treatment, and people who have like inflammatory facial acne, like bacterial acne, they should avoid the Thesera L treatment either. And the women who are in their early pregnancy also should keep themselves away from the Thesera L treatment. So except for only these people, the Thesera L is really universal and safe for everyone. Before we move on to the demonstration, we will share some activities of our official distributors around the world regarding the Thesera L. In Mongolia, people make various programs with the Thesera L with other beauty devices and Botox or filler. So in Mongolia, the Thesera L is regarded kind of professional and more medical. And in Turkey, our partner successfully opened a workshop with about 30 aestheticians. And in Estonia, they had a seminar and demonstration session. Ukraine showed the immediate effect of the Thesera L in an exhibition, which gathered a lot of people's attention even during the pandemic. In Germany, they offer training and exhibition. And in Hungary, more and more beauticians are trained for using the Thesera L. In Slovakia, they created fancy new training videos. And beauty cosmetics can also apply for a seminar in Dubai or other region. So if you apply, we can visit your country and conduct these seminars and some kind of event for you. So finally, we are going to jump on to the demonstration, which were expected by a lot of you. So yeah, please wait for a minute for our technicians to prepare the demonstration. So I'm gonna disappear for a minute and then I'll be back. If you have any questions regarding the presentation or the product, you can leave a message on the chat room so we can answer you back on the chat room or vocally too.
Hi guys. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay, thank you. This is Daisy from Thesera, and I'm going to introduce our demonstration of the Thesera L, non-invasive natural melting thread lifting treatments. And let's begin the first step of the Thesera L.
첫 번째 단계는 TDN 터널링 단계입니다.
The first step is for the tunneling, TDN tunneling step to make the pathway in the skin.
터널링 단계에 사용될 제품은 이 두 가지 제품입니다.
And we are going to use two products, epidermis balance foam and dermis balance cleanser. And If your client have scars or inflammatory acne or shaved, we recommend to apply our hydrating repair cream or repose balance gel before starting the first step of the Thesera L. You just need to apply it thin on the skin to protect that area. And then we're going to mix 2 products, 4 pumps of epidermis balance foam, and 1 bottle of dermis balance pilender, and mix it together using a brush.
피부 타입을 체크하셔야 됩니다.
Before applying the first step, you should check your client's skin condition, and you should check the time from the first touch.
예민하고 붉은 피부는 전체 도포 시간 1분에서 1분 30초.
For the sensitive skin, we recommend to applying 1 to 1.5 minutes. And for normal skin, we recommend 2 and 2.5 minutes.
처음에는 밸런스 폼으로 인해서 간질간질 거리는 느낌이 드실 거고요.
And your client may feel tingling after applying these 2 products because it includes acid, but we applied our TDN technology, so it doesn't irritate the skin at all. It only makes the pathway in the skin. So it acts like chemical needle.
전체 시간 1분 적용이 됐기 때문에 바로 닦아내는 과정 진행하도록 하겠습니다.
Yeah, after finishing the time, you just need to remove the acid on the skin. At this step, your clients may feel tingling, but it is natural. It means that acid is activated in the skin and it makes the pathway, holes in the skin to absorb the thread at the second step.
두 번째는 정제수를 이용하여서 가볍게.
First, remove the acid using a wet sponge and then remove them with the purified water. We do not use neutralizer, only use purified water to remove the acids remaining on the skin. Remove them with water and lightly remove using a sponge. And we're going to repeat this step 3 to 4 times.
두 번째 중요사죠. 할 때는 잘 안 닦이는 부분, 턱밑.
You need to focus on below chin and around nose. That part, there can be remaining acids on the skin. And the backside of ears.
두 번째 정화차종이 끝났습니다.
We finished second removing step. We apply our acids on the skin, but you cannot see any redness on the skin.
마지막 중화 과정 진행하겠습니다.
And we are going to start third removing step. Before the first step, you should check your client's skin type, if she or he is sensitive or normal skin. You should vary the application time depending on the skin types. After finishing third removing step, you should ask your clients if there is any tingling parts on the face.
두 번째
He
단계는
said everything is okay, so we are going to move to the second step. Second step is natural melting thread. So first, open the package of the thread and
묻혀져 있는 실을
separate the threads so it can be melted well with the serum. Then put it into a bowl and then mix it with a bottle of serum. And mix it together using a brush. As you can see, it turns into the transparent gel type.
처음에 도포하실 때는 주름이 있는 부분들 위주로 도포를 하게 될 겁니다.
And start with the wrinkled area first, like between eyebrows.
주름 있는 부분 가로와 세로에 전체적으로 실들이 채워줄 수 있게끔 도포해 주시면 됩니다.
Giving a tension to the brush so that the threads can be absorbed deep into the skin and around the eyes.
같은 방향으로 실을
Apply it to the lifting direction
주름도 봅니다.
and then the labial folds.
이쪽 동일하게
And then repeat same to the opposite side. Give a light tension to the brush around eyes and nasolabial folds. You guys imagine you feel the threads to the wrinkled area first.
얼굴 전체 부위에 맞게끔 도포 진행해 주시면
And then and then apply the remaining threads to the whole face, even to the neck. It is important to apply it in lifting direction. The absorb thread keeps activated with triple actions. As Sean introduced you, the benefits of the Thesera L is we can give the lifting effect to the whole face, even to the neck, not only on certain areas.
코 부분 하겠습니다.
And then apply on the nose.
하는 것도
And then finishing it by applying on the neck. And then right after applying the thread, apply Hydra Booster, which is the activator of the absorbed threads.
언뜻이 덮어해 주셔야 돼요.
When you apply Hydra Booster, it is very important do not rub it, tap it on the skin, because if you rub the brush on the face, the threads can be removed. So that's why we recommend tapping it when you apply the Hydra Booster right after the melting thread application.
반대도 동일하게 덮어하겠습니다.
Hydra Booster includes the cooling extract of plants, so your clients may feel cold, but it is natural, and it means it activates the absorb the threads. The absorbed threads require enough moisture, so it is very important to supply enough moisture during the treatment and also after the treatment.
충분히 10분은 20분 적용을 진행합니다.
Based on our protocol, you should leave them for 20 minutes so that the threads can be absorbed deep into the skin.
20분이 지났다 하고 테크닉
But today we
진행하겠습니다.
do not have enough time, so we are going to move to the next step. After 20 minutes of Hydra Booster,
실이 한 번 더 흡수가 될 수 있도록 리프팅 매뉴얼 테크닉 진행하시면 돼요.
you should do the lifting massage to give additional lifting effects. You can find the details from our training book or training video, how to do it. Duration of the Thesera L treatment is about an hour.
목까지 테크닉 진행하여 마무리하겠습니다.
Do the massage to the neck. And then lightly remove the residue on the skin using a sponge. The threads cannot be absorbed 100% from the first time of the Thesera L treatment, so you can see some residue. Residue means melting threads cannot be absorbed in the skin, but it is natural. But if you repeat the Thesera L treatment, more threads can be absorbed compared with the first treatment. After removing the residue, and we're going to apply high tension gel. We call this lifting pack. The melting thread gives an effect to the dermis, but the high tension gel gives effects both dermis and epidermis. It holds the absolute melting thread, and also it holds the sagging facial line, starting from the neck, and apply it upwards, means lifting direction. Apply it thinly. After application, high tension gel will be hardened.
이마에 덮보시에는 세로 위쪽으로 리프팅 뗄 수 있도록 발라주십니다.
Yeah, for the forehead, you should apply it upwards, lifting direction. At this step, your clients may feel intensive tightening feeling because high tension gel holds your facial line and holds the absolute threads very tightly. And then apply it to the nose.
하이 텐션 벨도 덮보 20분 적용 진행하도록 하겠습니다.
After applying to whole face and neck, leave it for 20 minutes.
텐션된 시간이 지나면서 하얗게 텐션된 느낌이 드는 마스크.
And after 15 to 20 minutes, your client may feel intensive tightening feeling. But today, we don't have enough time, so we're going to remove the high tension gel. Leave it for 20 minutes based on our protocol. Hardened high tension gel is a little bit difficult to remove, so first, gently remove them using a wet sponge so they can be easily removed.
브러쉬를 한번 닦아줘.
And then remove the residue using a wet sponge.
정제수를 이용하여서
And then do the finger technique using a wet finger, and you should give tension to the face, so it gives it makes the resilient skin, and also it is easy to remove the stuck threads on the skin. Also, you can find this technique from our training book or video. You guys do this technique like vibrating the facial line to give the lifting effects. After finger technique, remove the residue using a wet sponge again. After using a wet sponge, using a purified water, give a light massage to check if there is any residue remaining on the skin. And then gently wipe it using a sponge.
그다음에 세램프 이용하셔서 한 번 더 정리 도와주시면
And wet a sponge using our Hydro Glow Cell ampoule for finishing step. And then the last step is high tension ampoule. We call this peptide ampoule to nourish the skin. Gently absorb the high tension ampoule. And the finish with our Hydro Glow Cell cream. Which is our last moisturizer. Includes essential salinity so that it can be absorbed in the skin quickly than other moisturizers. We recommend using at-home care products, Hydro Glow Cell ampoule and Hydro Glow Cell cream to keep hydrating the skin at home, and then apply perfect sunscreen. So you guys can see the instant brightened face before the treatment. I can see it. Then I'll finish the demonstration, and we are going to introduce our at-home care products.
Okay. Hi, it's Sean again, and Lastly, I want to introduce our at-home care products. There are quite many, so I will do it like pretty briefly, so it won't take that long. So please stay tuned, and let me give you the introduction of our at-home care products. Okay, so let's get back to the slides. So can you see it all right? Yes, I believe so. And we have like all the home care products for all the steps for making our skin clear and healthy, even in our home, like from cleansing to neutralizing and to hydrating and brightening and lifting also. So these two are the cleansers. The first one is called Perfect Double Perfect Cleanser. As you can see from its name, it contains pearl powder inside the cleanser. So the pearl powder gets inside our pores and cleaning it and give instant brightness to our skin. And the interesting part of this product is that it has hydra bubbles inside. So the micro hydra bubbles effectively clean out all the waste and pollute from our skin. So it is really a good cleanser for our skin. And the second one is second one is milk cleanser, repose balance milk cleanser. You may saw this cleanser from the Thesera L treatment. So it is a very pure and it is very a soft cleanser without doing any irritation to our skin. So it is often used during the clinical procedure or in the morning when our skin is pretty sensitive. And we also have peeling lines. So this is Dermis Balance Peelinser. So this is the at-home care version of the product with the same name in the Thesera L treatment, but they are for like home care purpose. So they basically have like 5 programs to maximize the peeling even in your home. And this also you may saw during the procedure. We have like 4 toner lines. Actually, there are 2, but because we have the toner patch, the total number of the product are 4. So this is Repose Balance Moisturizing Toner. This toner is for those who have normal skin, or maybe some people who have some dry skin. So it gives a perfect moisturizing after cleansing our face. And this toner pad is a pad version of the moisturizing toner. So the difference is that the pad is different because it has 2 different sides on the front side and the back side. So the purpose of the side is different. So one is for one is for the peeling, and the other side is for arranging the skin tone. So it is the different product, and this is Repose Balance Aqua Toner. So it has a bright blue color, and it contains some active ingredients from the ocean, and it is especially for those who have like oily skin and greasy skin. So we recommend using this for those who have those kind of skin, and it also has the pads too. And we have like 5 kinds of ampoules for different purpose. So this HydroGlow cell ampoule was often mentioned during this webinar. And this looks like a spray. This looks like a mist, but actually it contains ampoule. So the quantity of this ampoule is really big, like it is like 200 millimeters. And the characteristics of this ampoule is that it's really important. It has essential salinity of 0.9, which is the same salinity of our body fluid. So as you drink a sports drink rather than water, you get moisturize your body even faster when you drink water. Likewise, this ampoule also, when you spray this ampoule on your face, your skin get moisturized even faster, rather than using other kind of ampoules or moisturizer. And this melatogen ampoule is for brightening and getting rid of pigmentation on your face. So it has a multivitamins, and it especially has glutathione, which is best for antioxidant functions. And it also has PHA, which is called PAHA, to make our skin tone more resilient and more brighter. And this product is called 7.2 Revital Cell Ampoule. So why is the name of the ampoule has like numbers inside it? Because it has meanings. Like the 7 means it has 7 active ingredients, and the 2 means it has 2 special absorption technologies inside this ampoule. And the characteristic of this ampoule is that it contains PDRN, which is the natural healing factor from the salmon DNA. So it has 20,000 ppm of PDRN for the regeneration of our skin. And all the ingredients of this ampoule are certified for EWG all green level. And this is Sika clearing ampoule. So as you can assume from its title, it contains Sikine, the anti-inflammatory ingredient from a certain certain leaf called tiger leaf. So it is for those who have sensitive skins and those who have acne and inflammations on their skin. The last ampoule is called growth capsule ampoule. So there is 2 parts in this ampoule. One is a solid ampoule and the other is a fluid ampoule. So by combining these 2, by pumping the fluid type ampoule on the solid type ampoule and mix it and applying on the face, we can give a perfect nourishment and a perfect lifting effect on our face. And there are also 5 types of cream. This is HydroGlow Cell Cream. It is the same. It is in the same series of the HydroGlow Cell Ampoule. It also contains 0.9 salinity to give quick moisturizing to our skin. And growth recovery cream is a different one. That the interesting part of this cream is that right after you apply this cream on your skin, there comes a micro bubbles. So the bubbles are much more smaller than the pores on the skin, so they can get deeply inside of our skin and gives instant nourishment and moisturizing. And this green tube is a hydrating repair cream. As you saw in the demonstration, it protects our skin. So after you received a treatment or after you had a shaving or laser treatment, your skin get really sensitive and weak. But by applying this repair cream, they form a thin hydrating layer like a bandage, so they can keep the sensitive area humid and hydrated. So by this, it accelerates the healing of that part. And this is the cream version of Melatogen ampoule. So this is called Melatogen cream. The characteristic of this cream is that it can be used even during day, even it is a brightening cream. And this is Cica clearing cream. It is also the cream version of the Cica clearing ampoule. So it is for the acne skin and sensitive skin and problematic skins also. And we have 3 lines of masks. The first one is superbly shape holding mask. It is often used to relieve our sensitive skin during the procedure. So it contains natural biocellulose, which is derived from natural coconuts. So they are really body friendly. So they give pure and they give soft relievement to our skin after the treatment. And it also has many cutouts like other cheap masks in the market, like the first generation, the second generations. There are a lot of like fallouts, of the mask from the face, but as this superbly holding mask has many cutouts in the mask, it perfectly get attached to the face whenever. However, the figure of the face is like. So it is the strength of this product. And a glow highlighting mask gives fast, quick glowance on our face and a perfect moisturizing on our face when right after it is applied. And the third one is a little bit interesting, that the name of this is Repose Balance Toning Mask. It is a fluid tap. It is emulsion type mask for resilient face. So you can apply this on your face after cleansing and leave it for 10 to 15 minutes and then wash it off. And then you will have a perfect, totally new skin. And there are also 2 types of gels. This Repose Balance gel has multiple use, like it gives cooling to our skin, and it usually like used with like ultrasound device like HIFU or like airy machine that we have, and it also moisturizes the skin, relaxes the skin, and it balances the pH level on our skin. So it has many kinds of functions in one gel. And this Hydra Booster is the home care version of the product with the same name in the L treatment. So it gives immediate cooling and hydration on our skin and face. Lastly, we have like wrinkle care line and sunscreens. This one I mentioned earlier. This one contains melting threads. Natural threads are in this cream, and when you apply this cream on your face and neck, around your eyes, the threads do their work on your skin, and they just take away your wrinkles and the dryness from your face. And this one looks a little bit interesting. It looks like a syringe that is used in medical field. So because it looks like syringe, it gives a effect like a Botox. So the name of this product is Mask of Zorro Botox Ampoule. So it is called needleless Botox, that because it gives immediate wrinkle erasing effect right after you apply this ampoule around your eyes or around your smile lines. So the wrinkles just disappear right after using this ampoule. And it also contains bolofilin. So if you keep using this product long enough, it removes the wrinkle almost for good. And this sunscreen also has SPF 50 plus, and it has PA triple pluses. So it blocks all kinds of radiation, like the sunlight and the light from the lamp. Even inside the office, we are still affected by the lights, but by applying this sunscreen, we can protect our skin from those kind of diverse lights. So we also have this kind of program. Then for hydration, we recommend use this, and brightening, lifting, regeneration, and acne. So we recommend using certain types of products for certain purpose. And this is all we prepared for today. And if you have some questions, you can leave on the chat room. And you can also turn on your microphone and ask us some questions or your opinion, feedback. Thank you, it's clear. Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna share this material and the video even after this webinar, so you can replay in your home and reread these materials whenever you need to. Yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for attending, and staying tuned for a long webinar. And if you have chance, we will come back with other different interesting items. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you, and we will keep in touch. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.